Hello? Hello? Hi. Hi. Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Hi. I hope you're all having a good Wednesday. I hope you are enjoying your Wednesday. Or maybe you have already enjoyed your Wednesday and now it is Thursday. Hope you're having a good one. This music is very loud for me right now. I need to fix that. Okay, I fixed that. Awesome. Guys, we got a lot of Dracula to catch up on. It's not been like 2 sentence letters. We've got a lot of Dracula to catch up on. But we're gonna do it. I just can't start the stream with Dracula because YouTube will auto-generate a thumbnail of me reading Dracula instead of looking at this cool little guy.
This lying grinner knows the world's its dinner.
So true, bestie. Every time you say that, I think of that image that you sent. You can post it in the chat so chat can understand the meme as well. I for whatever reason said the lonely Eeper likes to sleep at night in a voice chat, and I don't know why I said that, but now it's just the lonely Eeper likes to sleep at night. The lonely Eeper likes to sleep at night. And then Yuzu's call in response to that is the smiling grinner knows the world its dinner. But that one comes with a really scary image of a fish that I don't like. I don't like this fish. Now you have to look at it too. And now this is probably what YouTube is gonna pick as the automatic thumbnail, if I'm being completely honest. Because I've shown it to the class. And YouTube will go, aha! What a beautiful photo of a person smiling. That will do well for the algorithm. Just like every Mr. Beast thumbnail. You know how it be. You know. That's the smiling grinner. I don't like him. I don't want the world to be his dinner. I don't like it. No. Look at this cute little model that I have been working on. This is the first time I'm like working on this model on stream, which is crazy because I did all of the art for this model and so much of the rigging. And y'all have not even gotten to see it yet. Look at these lovely head angles we have. And we have physics. What the hell was that? Can you guys hear that? What the hell was that? Aliens? What the hell was that? Is there's somebody on the roof using like power tools or something? That was a very weird like buzzing sound. Okay, well, if my stream suddenly goes out, it's because somebody hit the electrical. I don't know. Anyways, some lovely little head angles on this guy. I haven't decided if I want to move the antenna or not. I kind of like that they have like a Mickey Mouse staying in one place sort of appearance. I think it's kind of funny. But what I definitely need to do is rig the shell back there. There's a little shell and I need to rig that. The shell currently I have a setup on here and I want to see if I can get it to work. If I can't, I'm not gonna cry over it, but we have a tiny head toggle as well. We have no body. Just if we wanted that, and I'll have to have the shell turn off with that too. Just in case we want to like have a version with no body, so you could put it over like a silly PNG or something. No body, just like Mitski. True. We have a spin. I've set up the spin now so that there's like physics to it. Whoa, I'm so dizzy. Whoa, gonna make me dizzy. But I've also got this little hide toggle so we can whoop go into the shell and just be looking around in the shell. I think that's very cute. So if chat is bullying or if, you know, oh, I'm shy, you can hide it in the shell. Oh, hee hee hee. I did that for what's funny is that this character's name is Snelle. Uh this is the second Snelle that I've worked on, which, you know, is only 2 nickels, but it is weird that it's happened twice. And yeah, I just think it'd be cute if I can manage to get that to work. We will see. With the like shell physics and stuff. Because there's sort of like a lot of moving parts to make that work, so we will see how it goes. But for now, I think my priority is to rig the shell. And then also we have a crown that we need to do rigging for. Where my toggles. So I need to do head angles on the crown. It's a bit more complicated of a thing, so I'm like, okay, I'll do that. I'll do that last. I'm just very happy with how the face angles look. It's very silly. Hello, Mr. Beanie. Hello. Oh, I don't think I showed the mouth movement. We have some very cute mouth movement. And the mustache, you know, bobs up and down with the talking. You can see that there, peeking out from behind the mustache. Is that a cow or a bunny? Wrong! Snail. Snail with udders. The udders are just for fun. Snail. Yes. We are going to rig the shell today. So I think that will appear more snail once we have that moving and grooving. I've got a whole bunch of pieces for it. So like I have like a little spiral that's gonna go on the side of the shell. Udders moment. Udders moment. I love rigging these funny little udders. When you know, the thing about rigging udders is that it's just boob physics. It's just boob physics in a different form. Awesome. Shake 'em. Oh yeah. This is what the people pay for. That's the stuff. Oh my gosh, it's Snelle! Look at it go! Woo! Woohoo! Yippee! So exciting. What is an udder if not a small boob, though? I mean, they are. By all accounts, boobs is the same. Boobs is the same. Love the wiggle. The wiggling is so good on this model. So good. The goals today, I want to have this crown done. I want to do the crown. I want to do the shell. I want to do some stuff to refine the movement on the body movement in particular. I think I can make it even a little bit better. Hello, Bean Sprig. Stream is going good so far. I've only been here for like 10 minutes, so it's not too much has happened yet. But I'm happy to be here as always. And I'm happy to talk to chat. I'm always like, chat's here, yay! Yeah, good job making it through to the middle of the week. If you're stateside, I hope you get to enjoy your day off tomorrow if you have one. Um and if you're extra lucky, maybe you have 2 days off. Whoa. I freelance, so I will be working. I have a lot of work right now. Yes, I know I'm supposed to take Thursday and Friday off, but I've got a lot of pies in the oven and I have to take some of these pies out of the oven. I had these pies, we're running out of room in the pie oven. We have to take some of them out before I start to panic. I've got a lot of rigs that are like so close to like almost done that I'm just like, just get it done, get it done. Let me cook. Um, yes. They're gonna burn! You're gonna overcook them! No, it's fine. I just gotta like sprinkle a little bit of sugar on the top and then we put it back in. We put it back in so we get a nice little glaze on the top of the pie and everyone's like, "What are you doing? Just take the fucking pie out." That's what's happening. All right, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? I want to do a little bit of work before we start reading some Dracula. This is making you want pie. I need to stop. Now I want pie. Urgh. I want pie. I'm okay. Oh. I'm usually not one for pies. I'm usually a cake girly, but I cannot deny good pie. I cannot deny good pie. Um Shell. I couldn't remember the word for the thing on the outside of a snail. Shell body. I guess do shell XY, I guess. It's fine. I have this like meticulously separated in a way that will make my life easier, but I also did all of that separating like a month ago now, and I'm like, what's the plan here? Huh? Let's make this like 9 by 9, I think will be fine. I don't think I need to go too crazy with it. There's not like meticulous detail on this. What kind of pie? I really want like, have you ever heard of like an Earl Grey pie? Like Earl Grey tea pie? Oh, I'm thinking about it and my mouth is like watering. I do like your joke there though, Rad Bear. Blackberry. Oh, when's Knott's Berry Farm's boysenberry season? Cause would also enjoy a boysenberry pie. Hello, cereal. Wow, I'm so glad that Twitch is allowing dumpy emotes now. I'm so glad. Return of the King. Honestly, I'm just so happy. You should go to that. You fuck up boysenberries. They're so tasty. Boysenberries are so good. I highly recommend if you are in like the Southwest and you want to go to Disneyland, don't go to Disneyland. Go to Knott's Berry Farm and Six Flags Magic Mountain. But most importantly, Knott's Berry Farm. I love Knott's Berry Farm. They got Snoopy there. What more could you want? Yeah, Snoopy! They got Snoopy. They got boysenberry. They've got an old-timey cowboy ghost town. They got cool old wooden coasters. It's so awesome. The Snoopy, the dog? Yes, they have him there. He lives there. They have a wooden roller coaster that goes fast as hell. It's so good. And they have I like the racing one too. There's like a racing coaster that's really fun. Um One time I went there during the Boysenberry Festival with my friends, and we had a bunch of yummy alcoholic beverages, and that we had some yummy alcoholic boysenberry beverages, and we went on like the spinny swings. We were like, "Oh, our tummies hurt so bad because we are old people who just had alcoholic beverage that with too much sugar."
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Shrek. Oh my gosh. Hi. We were like, we're too old and we just had a bunch of sugary alcoholic beverages and our tummies hurt so bad we can't possibly go on a roller coaster right now. How about we go on this simple little spinny swing ride? And let me tell you, I don't think I've ever felt so sick going off of a ride in my life. I've never gotten off of like a coaster or anything with like motion sickness and like had to like throw up after a ride. Has never happened.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Oh my gosh! Thank you, Ippy Blockhead, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Sprite Cranberry. Sprite Cranberry, enjoy your Sprite Cranberry. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. But I've never gotten motion sick from a ride to the point of something like that.
Hello there.
And after that, I was like, I gotta stand by the trash can a little bit. It's like, don't do that. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. But I don't regret it. It was a lot of fun. Knott's Berry Farm is great. They also have some really good, like, fried chicken there. Peanut butter and honey sandwich? Ooh! I will mess up. I like peanut butter and bacon with banana and hot honey. That is like, oh, that's delectable. That's my favorite. So I respect. You love the little udders on this model? Aren't they so good? Here, I'll jiggle them for you. Only because everybody's like, hee hee hee. And because the song is good. Let's go. I'm making you want a better sandwich than you have. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. There's always new sandwiches to make. And that's what life's all about. That's why life is worth living. You can always make a better sandwich. Let's see. What was I need to grab. Let's, I think, bring this out even more. I really want to push it so people will be able to see it and go like, that's a snail. That's genuinely so motivating and you're not joking. Life is all about sandwiches. Genuinely. I used to not be about sandwiches, but I've grown so much as a person in literally the last 6 months. And now pretty much all that I eat is sandwiches. I can actually finish a loaf of bread now. I've been having so many sandwiches and soups and salads. It's like I'm running a Panera out of my own kitchen. And I'm like, wow, I feel like an adult. Let's take the shell pieces here, the shell colors. And then I need the shell lip and the shadow inner. And I'm gonna put them in their own deformer. There's a lot of moving pieces on this one. But I think when it all is said and done and it all comes together, it'll be really nice. Jake the dog has taught us all so well. Honestly, so true. Jake the dog was like a really good, I guess like role model. Jake the dog felt like the father figure that we all deserved growing up, you know? When he said bacon pancakes, that changed my life. It did though.
So no head?
I knew this was gonna come up today. I still have not set this up, and you know what? I'm gonna. It ends today. It ends today. I will remove head. It's gonna take a hot second, but I'm gonna do it, okay? Hold on, I can't move my model. I'm stuck in the corner. Okay. We're gonna zoom in. We're gonna so no head? So no head? You already dipped your bacon in syrup. It makes so much sense. Oh, yeah, it's so good. I love bacon pancakes. Banana bacon pancakes are also really good. I'm also a huge fan of blueberry pancakes. Blueberry pancakes are something that I'll like feel like, oh, I need blueberry pancakes or I'm gonna go crazy. And so when it's blueberry season, it's over. Okay, that's the button. Okay, here we go. You guys get to watch me delete every part of my model in real time. Oh! Okay. Okay. Oh! Oh, where's... Okay, well, it's not gonna... I can't even spin manually right now. It don't work right now because I'm deleting my face. I'm deleting my face, okay? Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I kept being like, oh, I'll just update this on the model. I'll just update this. I'll just update this on the rig. And then I updated the rig for Father's Day. And I didn't do that because I guess I was just too preoccupied with being a father, I guess. Get rid of this. Okay. My ears. No more ears. Okay. Oh, we have a layer for the inside of the ear. Okay. Give me that bat. Get rid of it. Okay. Give me the bangs. Okay? Get rid of it. The ear on the other side, get rid of it. We're cooking? Where is streamer going? Don't worry about it. Streamer is just going to the store to get some milk, okay? My eye. My thing. This is so scary. This is scary. I'm scared. Streamer. Streamer, why are you doing this, streamer? This has gone on for too long. I have to decide whether or not I'm gonna be able to, like, leave that as invisible. I think it's kind of funny if I do. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of the bottom lip. Okay. I have a mole that I need to get rid of still.
Want a Sprite cranberry?
Headless Beezy!
At
This-
this small point, thanks to a notified square for my sub-gift.
So true, Z-Bat. So true here. Enjoy your Sprite Cranberry while I work on deleting my head. Thank you so much for the support, Tex, for gifting the sub to Maven.
Hey girl, you got loud bones. Let's hear them.
I can't stretch. I'm too busy.
Dipping at the piggy pond.
I'm too busy deleting my face to stretch. My mole. There we go. I have to like get angry to delete my angry face. All right, that's that. I have so many wrinkles. So many wrinkles. This is really scared me. What's left is Among Us. I have to get angry. I have to get angry to see what's back there. There we go. There's a little shadow there. Gotta get rid of that. Nose. There's a nose. We're almost there. There's like the inside of the mouth, I guess. That's the inside of the mouth. And my tooth. Okay. There we go. No head. My body is so mungus shaped. So true. When the imposter is sus. Where did Beezy go? Where's Streamer? Where is Streamer? Okay, so now I gotta make a new hotkey. No head. Hotkey action. Art mesh color preset. Record settings. Awesome. So that's that. And then I just need to set it up here. It's where is it? So no head. I think I have to refresh. Some little foot tappies. Thank you for your patience. No head. Okay. Now I have to get myself back to normal. How do I get my head back? I just like turn everything back off. Oh, here it comes. It's coming back. Streamer! Streamer, come back to us! Streamer! Streamer, come back! You can blame it all on me! Oh. I've been peeled. Oh, this looks so weird. Where are my fucking teeth? Where are my teeth? Oh. This is like when you have to remove all of an old Chihuahua's teeth. You have to remove all their teeth. so they can eat their food with just gums. My dentures fell out. All right, you got one tooth. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute, actually. Kind of slaying. Okay. I'm back. So now, if somebody redeems So No Head, it should work now. Thank you all for enduring my, my moment of craziness. I'm doing my stretch now.
So no head.
It worked! Oh, my bones! It worked! 10 out of 10? Thank you for redeeming it so to make sure that it works. And thank you for checking that the spin still works. I knew it would. You just caught me when my pants were down, essentially, and I was editing stuff in VTube Studio. Which pauses all redeems. Oh, good night, Yuzu. Aw, Yuzu. You're gonna miss Dracula. Is that Bignot? Of course. Of course. I do enjoy, Dinty.
What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear.
Now, you're supposed to wait a little bit in there, Z-Bat, for, like, a little pause. But I did like the joke. I did like the joke. Good night, Yuzu. Good night. Yuzu, you wouldn't want Dracula before you go to bed, right? You wouldn't want a little vampire bedtime story? Because we could do Dracula if you wanted that. Either way. Either way, good night. Enjoy your sleep. What was I doing here? Okay, so we're doing this way. If I were to hide the body here. Me when I am a hitman. I think that works pretty well. We just have to sort of like manipulate the different colors to like move a bit more evenly. Streamer, please play DMC2. Please play is best game. Here's the thing about me though, is that I am that streamer who would play DMC2 because I love playing bad games. I love playing bad games and I love being the only person in the world who like actually finishes them. Your place's power is going nuts? That's not good. That's not good. Be safe. Okay, I think for these, I'm just gonna, like, actually use the... individual. I think move it to the side a little bit. Actually, I think it's in a good spot. I just have to move the yellow one. And then the green one as well. And maybe, just maybe, I can push the whole thing a little bit more. You hate mobile? Oh! mobile is quite silly with Twitch. Recently, they like updated it to make it even worse too. Recently, right? I've not updated my phone because everybody was like, "Oh, it's so bad! Don't update your phone." And I went, "Okay." Okay, I'm gonna move this over a little bit, this over a little bit. So we've got like all these little colors here. I'm skipping this song! Why do I still have this on this playlist? Get out of here. Next song. Okay. Even worse, but that's okay. Yeah. Silly little tech companies. I remember distinctly watching a video of the guy who like is in charge of Twitch, the old man who runs Twitch, I guess from a financial standpoint, was showing the clip feature, the like shorts feature off, and everything on his feed was just like bikini women in hot tubs, which like no shade to the bikini women in hot tubs. I don't want to get into that and they're getting their bag, but it was just like watching this like old dude like tab through all of these Twitch shorts and it was just like women in bikinis in hot tubs. It was like, okay. Okay, sir. We didn't, and nobody said anything about it. That was the thing that drove me crazy. Was like there was no comment on it. I was like, what the hell? Suspicious. It's a very funny clip though. Oh. The internet. Oh, to be on the internet. Okay, I think I can move this red piece over a little bit more and this yellow one as well. A little unbecoming of the CEO, though. He's a CEO! Of course he's like that! Like, I don't know. I'm just of sort of the personality where I don't hold the like we don't do like lords and princes and sort of polite behavior or anything like that. If you have a lot of money, you don't have any shame either. People who have money they can afford to not have shame. Prove me wrong. This reminded me just very suddenly now. The other day I don't even remember what I was watching. Oh, it had to have been Downton Abbey. But I turned to my friend Lux and I was like, "Dang, being a beef eater would be a crazy job." And he looked me dead in the face with just like, "What?"
Hello there.
Hello there, thank you for the follow. It's like, what? What do you mean a beef eater? And I was like, A beef eater! The guys who guard the monarchy!
Oh, hello there.
Hello, Shrek! Also, speaking of clips, found stream through a clip on Bug's channel, forgot that you were working on Snelle. Yeah! The world's a small place, the VTubing world in particular, very, very small. If you're unfamiliar, the guys in the red suits with the really tall Marge Simpson hats, the tall black Marge Simpson hair hats,
What type of dog is this?
they're called beef eaters. They're called beef eaters. That's the kind of dog they are, is a beef eater. And they're not allowed to make any kind of facial expression at all. They're not allowed to talk. They just stand in one spot, like dead-faced, staring out in front of them. And they just wearing the goofiest costume ever known to man to like protect the king or whatever. Very silly, very silly. Things that make me go, what are we doing here, guys? It is a wild name for something like that. I looked up the Wikipedia article. So I immediately went to go to the Wikipedia article because Lux did not believe me. So I searched beefeater. And what I got here was the yeoman warders of His Majesty's Royal Palace and Fortress the Tower of London, and members of the Sovereign's Bodyguard of the Yeoman Guard Extraordinary, popularly known as the Beefeaters. No wonder they have a nickname. Exactly. Exactly. The guards that they have for the Pope, I don't know if you guys have seen the guards for the Pope. They're also really goofy looking. The Swiss Guard. Like, hey guys, we're doing this in 2024. We're still doing this. How unserious is the name Pope Mobile? Well, I imagine it's in Italian or Latin. What are we doing here, guys? These guys guard the Pope! These guys guard the most important religious figure of Catholicism. These are the police of the world's smallest nation state. What are we doing? They wear armor sometimes too. It doesn't make me feel what are we doing? What are we doing here? It makes me feel crazy. Well, I hope you all learned something new today. The Pope's army of jesters. They're so cool and strong. Oh. Anyways, I should be working. My army of Jack-in-the-Box jesters. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know who it is specifically. I think it's like I think it's a Spanish armada of some kind. There's one other European uniform that is not silly looking so much as it's like, hello. I'm like, how am I even gonna look this up? I'm like, Spanish horny military, please. Ah, I immediately got what I was looking for. What are we doing here? Okay. Hello? What are we doing? Okay, yes, sir. What are we doing? um You can't be serious. You can't be serious. We can't be no, we can't. No fooling? I'm sweating. Oh my god. Focus, 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 focus. We gotta get shit done. We have so much Dracula to read. We have to get work done before we read Dracula. How am I can't believe I went through all of this and Yuzu has already gone to bed. That was for Yuzu specifically, and Yuzu's not even here right now. Just like, sigh, Yuzu would have loved that. Let me get these funny colors here. Reflect motion horizontally. I think that's pretty good. Let's... I think should probably bring this a little bit closer. That looks pretty good. Oops. You always die laughing with me? Too funny? Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I try. I like to think that I stream because I like making people laugh and I like inspiring them to making like silly art. I want to inspire people to get silly. And I think the best way to do that is just by being really silly yourself. All right, I'm gonna need 2 of these spirals. So we need the one on the one side and one on the other. I'm gonna turn this one off for now. This will have to go on top of everything but the lip of the shell. So when the body is turned like this, we have I can make it a little bit smaller in general. Aw, you're awesome too, Rad Bear. Thanks for, like, always taking care of me as, like, a little Nintendo dog. Fun and kind only have good things to tell people about. Oh. I do try. I do try. Thank you for your kind words. I will be thinking about it for a week. I will literally never forget it. One of those people who's just like, oh, if you're a little bit nice to me, I'm like, oh, I am cool and funny. I am cool and funny. Okay, so I should clip this to shell base. Oh, same? Yeah. Mood. Oh no, I'm getting the anti-aliasing thing on here. That's okay, I'll fix it in the art. There's already some stuff I have to fix on the art. Something that, is imperceptible to everyone but me, of course. I will show you in one moment. When Belle talks about me on stream, she gushes over how sweet I am. Oh, that's so sweet. I wish I could watch more of Belle's streams. I love working on these models. Belle is really, really great to work with.
Hello there.
Hello there. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I'm like, move it this way a little bit. Okay. Let me restore this to the defaults on this version of it. Revert to original. But I'll like move it over here. So I can take this. I kind of just want to be able to push it out a bit more. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I just want it to be a little rounder. She was nervous asking someone for udders on all the models. I am so shameless. Like, it's so funny. I remember talking about working on Belle's models to my friends, and they were all like, udders? And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, why udders? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't care. I just went, yeah, sure. Gave a little thumbs up. I'm a professional. I don't know what to say. I don't ask questions. I'm like, that sounds like fun. Sure. We love them. They are just for the silly. Yeah, I think that's sort of the fear with some people is like, they're like, is this nefarious? And I never have that thought, and I think part of that has to do with me being like, I don't even really care if it is for something nefarious, if I'm being completely honest. Quite frankly, as long as I'm, like, working for people who aren't, like, hurting other people, I don't care. And I'm like, that sounds like a fun new challenge. I'm not scared of anything. And especially not udders. I think it's fun. Let's drop this in here. And then, okay, so what I can do here, and I go modeling, edit form, revert to original, put it like here again, copy this, and if I make it more extreme, so I'm trying to push it so it goes sort of the opposite direction there now. So if I do that, like, yeah, 125 or whatever, and then have it on the sides here, maybe 125 is too much. People like what they like. It's gotta become less of a thing to care about that, especially looking too deep into things. Yeah, especially with VTubing. It's like everybody has their own like chat in jokes and stuff, and if I were to go to somebody and be like, "Hi, can you edit in this like weird transparent image of Picard at the beach because I think it's the funniest thing ever," or this you know, image of a shark with huge boobs. Just like, can I have this? And I'd be like, yeah, because like I might not be part of your community's in jokes, but I can see an in joke when I see it. You know? Here's the other one. These guys are my friends, and I think especially being like an art streamer, you sort of get into this habit of like collecting PNGs. You just sort of collect PNGs for fun because they make you laugh and they're just like weird little things that you keep at your desk. You know? I do like the little spiral on the side. I'm wondering if it's maybe a little bit too dark of a line art. I think maybe if I set it to like multiply and like turn the opacity down. And it can be even like lower on this side. I do think with the way that the spiral is set up, I need to make these a little bit bigger deformation boxes. Mine and Belle stream just remind you of hanging out with friends during a school project or something. We got the sleepover sillies. I think that's the best vibe. I think, like, I don't know, it's nice to be in streams where people are like really actively entertaining and there's a lot going on all at once, but the streams that I return to are the ones that are just vibes. I like Vine Sauce. I like Northern Lion. Um those are honestly like the two sort of people that I watch I think the most of. Um I think Jerma was like that too. I mean, he still is. He's retired, but a lot of people I think gravitate towards I think his stuff was a lot of the time higher energy than like Northern Lion or Vine Sauce was, but still it's like, yeah, you're just like hanging out. You watched a lot of Northern Lion? I like Northern Lion because he's smart. I like watching smart streamers. I like, I can respect a streamer who does the Wordle every stream like I do. You love his Elden Ring stuff recently? I cannot get into Souls-like games. And no dig on like Souls-like games, because it's a whole genre that a lot of people have very strong opinions on. I just personally get really embarrassed when people die a bunch, and it makes it hard for me to watch. That's literally it. I'm like, oh, that's embarrassing. Like when Northern Lion was playing the Sisyphus game, I was just like, I would go and I would watch up until the point that he would lose the ball and then it would go really far down and I'd be like, that's so embarrassing, I can't watch anymore. I can't watch anymore. This is too embarrassing. I hope that makes sense. That's okay. Everyone likes what they want. It's entertainment for a reason, totally. I could never play a Souls-like game myself because it's that same thing of like I would feel embarrassed if I was dying a lot, and that's like the point of that game. You know, like the point is to like die a bunch and get better. The point of the game is to get good. Hmm. Hmm. Thinking about how I'm gonna handle this. Is it easier if I just take this and paste it here? Okay, that does work, doesn't it? If I just like move it out to here, it fakes it good enough. Okay, I think I'll do that instead of doing anything more complicated. You're trying to decide if you should buy Elden Ring on sale and try it? I think if you're interested in any of the Souls-like games, Elden Ring is the best entry point. I think that I could possibly enjoy Elden Ring on my own time, but I'd rather play Balatro. I'd rather be playing Balatro. Hades is awesome. I love Hades. Hades like rewards tenacity in a way that I think a lot of Souls-like games, like I don't understand where like I understand you get the dopamine from like just winning, but I can also get that by playing the Shrek video game for the GameCube. And like if I like I can struggle and cheer when I win for worse games than Elden Ring. And I'll just do that. Dying in Hades is awesome because it advances the story. Yeah, I can't say that like genuinely, I think one of the big hurdles with the Souls-like games is just the visual style. I do think that Elden Ring is a lot prettier than its previous incarnations, but they don't they don't I'm not like visually drawn in by them. It's not my kind of style. I like a lot of like very graphic sort of looking, graphic as in like not like gory, but graphic as in what I'm working on right now, how I look right now. I like vivid colors. I like games for babies. So, reminded you of your Pooh Bear baseball game? I'm fully capable of playing Souls-like games. I'm just not interested in the main ones. The Souls-like games that I'm interested in are Winnie the Pooh, Home Run Derby, and Shrek for the GameCube. You think you have a hard time with a third-person fighting game and the camera? Oh yeah, Pat has some motion sickness issues to consider. I would be interested to see what people have said if like motion sickness is an issue with that game. One thing I want to do with this here is just sort of like tidy up the lines here. They're just a little crunchy. With somebody. Yeah, when I dance with somebody. There we go. Not so much motion sickness. It's just harder to tell what the enemy is doing compared to a semi-top-down game like Hades. Oh. I think the game is beautiful. I think Elden Ring is very nice compared to the previous ones. I don't like I think they're beautiful in their own right. It's just not my style. That's the thing at the end of the day. They're definitely capturing a very specific style that is like far outside of what my tastes are. Um, you think you should try to get on your computer now? Do you have a what's the thing called? The power saver? What's that thing called? The like cable that, you know, ow, what's it called? It's surge protector. Thank you. I was like, it's not the one that's not an extension cord. If you have a surge protector, you're probably fine. You're probably good. Um, if not, your mileage may vary. Okay, I'm gonna copy this spiral, paste it, reflect it. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Do I want it to be a little bit less visible? Hmm. Okay, now I have to worry about the Y movement. Though the Y movement really should just be like, because it's not up and down like leaning in and out. It's just quite literally just going up and down. Like maybe we can put a little bit of sauce on it, but it doesn't need a lot of sauce. It should be like this, but it would go down when the body comes up, like a little bit. Hmm. Like it would come down on the sides more. Hmm. Reflect that motion vertically. Oh no, reflect this motion vertically. Oh, you know what? I've got it backwards. Adjust that. Should be 10, -10. I'm thinking about it the opposite way. It should be... No. I'm confusing myself. Ah! My brain is... I'm like, I have to spin a snail in my mind. Hold on, I'm spinning a snail in my mind. Okay, I've spun the snail in my mind. I've done it. I've got it in my mind. What does a snail look like? And I've done, like, you know how Professor X, he puts his little hands to his temple and he does his mind powers. I did that, but I was spinning a snail in my brain. I got it. That's my X-Men superpower, is that I can rotate. Oh, you got it? Wow, perfect. That spin emote is so stinking cute. So good. Okay, let me do that. Reflect motion. Okay, I'm gonna just mess with the... So I'm gonna push this up a little bit. I'm gonna push this down a little bit. And then I'll just, move the interior as I need to. Oh, that looks great as is, actually. Oh, invisible. Reflect this motion vertically. Yes! Okay. Think you're back. If it does it again, you're gonna cry. Oh, I hope not. I'll cross my fingers for you, Rad. Very impressive Professor X power, though. I won't take that away from you. Thank you. I like the theory that everybody has superpowers, but they're all for, incredibly mundane things. Well, this isn't my superpower, but I need to find this person. Somebody who's really good at opening up, jars or, pull tabs for, cans of tuna or, cat food and stuff like that. When they have, a pull tab, I get so scared. I have such a hard time opening them. I'm like, oh... I need a big strong butch to open this can of tuna for me. I need a hero. Just when it goes, when we have fun. Thank you for the clip, Rad. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy your Sprite cranberry. It kept the clip, which you're surprised about. I don't think that's that surprising. Twitch usually keeps the clips until you publish it, I think. Oh, oops. I forgot to set deformers for all of these. Gotta move the yellow one up a little bit. Then the green one. Okay, got all of that. Can move the blue one up by like 1. That's good. I will reflect that vertically. I think that's good, but I just need to do the corners of these. Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Synthesize corners. That's what I'm looking for. That looks good. Maybe there's like a little bit that I can do on the Y movement of this to like just pull it down a little bit, maybe? On this and pull it up a little bit here. Maybe it's the opposite. Here. Let's see. What is going on there? That looks kind of crunchy. Maybe reflect that instead. I would try it. Synthesize the corners. Oh, why does it look so crunchy? Oh, why did it get crunchy? Hmm. You really see the shell? It's pretty cool. I think I'm just going the wrong way. I think it needs to go up here and down here. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, that's why. I might need to mess with the perspective of it a little bit. Perspective. Yeah, the perspective helps a little bit. All right. Perspective. This out this way, in this way a little bit. Gonna perspective it out a little bit this way a bit more. Okay, I think that's fine actually. It's cool seeing you make your favorite little buddy Snell's your favorite of all the models. That's so funny. That's so good. It was really interesting starting with the art of this model and having to ask Belle. I was like, what does the mouth of this model look like? It's just covered in a mustache, and then I saw what the model looked like without the mustache, and I was like, oh, that's so weird. It looks naked now. Like, I was like, oh, put it back, put it back. Which one is which? Is it this one? No, it's this one. Okay. Copy this, paste it. Delete that one. Right click, reflect. Body X. So now that's really cute. In case you're wondering what this looks like without the mustache, I'll show you. Cursed. Cursed. This is looking so good. I think if anything, I just need to, for this pose, I think this needs to come up more. Okay, then I'm gonna synthesize that. I think it's still going down a little too far on the bottom poses. Like, it's nice, but it's not, like, matching up. So cute! It smile's so cute. It's so stinking cute. Okay, let's try that. Let's see how that looks. Sorry, dance break moment. Hmm. Buddy, oh, sooner you remember, buddy, oh, September, buddy, oh. Okay, so that's the shell. Let's do, let me make sure that I label these before I forget. So that's spiral L, and this will be spiral R. And we need to do the crown, of course. Let me edit this parameter so the crown stays on by default. Now the crown is going to have its own separate angles that are going to be hooked up in an interesting sort of way. Just because I want it to have physics and be able to like wobble around on the head. Oh, I can't see where this is supposed to go. There it go. There it is. Okay. I'm gonna try to like not push this too far and make it get really crunchy. I just want it to be kind of not subtle, but like simple. Move it out this way. Ba la bamba. Ba la bamba. About to say it would be so cute if the crown could like teeter back and forth. Yeah, I have a little guy set up like that too. The thing that's really great about this model is because there's a lot of accessories that are in common with little guy, I can sort of reuse a lot of the work that I already did on little guy, and it's not really like copying. It's just sort of with physics, it's all math and settings and stuff like that. So I already did the math once, and so I can just use the math again, and it's really nice that way. I am looking at the mesh here. It's a little funky. Hmm. Ba bumba. Ba la bumba. Hmm. I might have to manually mesh this to avoid the crunching. I don't really want to do manual meshing today. So I'll do what I can and then like do the polishing work off stream, which is like my motto here, honestly. Is it like copying pasting the squares or something how you do? No, it's not the squares specifically. It's like the physics settings. So in this window here, basically all the stuff that makes everything jiggle and get really silly is all a bunch of math. Oh, I have to do the body Z. I forgot about that part. Let's make this shell Z. I'm not too strong. I learned how to get along, and so you're back. Okay, I think that should be good. Reflect that horizontally. Maybe I need to have it be up a bit more. For the sake of it not going below the feet. Really stretch. So floopy! Love her. Yes! Okay, so... little bit of the crown movement so far. Just gonna push this spot out a bit. Okay, gonna reflect that. Now, one thing that I did also do is I did like a back version of this. Oops. Okay, hold on. Need this to go behind. So then the multiply color will be this pale yellow. And this will be the piece that's behind it. It's kind of like in shadow. So it'll be crown, back, angle, XY. We can kind of invert the movement here. Cut out a lot of the work. We just need to make sure that it comes in a little bit on the side here so it doesn't clip outside of it. Then you kind of have like a little back piece to the crown to give some added depth. Pretty cool! Now I need to do the Y movement. Actually, this might be a good case for me to do the... Oh no! Do we not have it here yet? No! No! I need it! Oh no! Where is it? There's an additional setting that was in the alpha of this, and now I'm using the beta. And it's not in the beta, I think it's just in the alpha. So, hold on one moment. Hold on one moment. Let me just see if I can open this up in the alpha. How am I even gonna find it? Where is... Is it in, like, my recycling bin? It would be so sad. Alpha. Let me have the alpha, please. Okay. I'm opening it. This is like my favorite new tool that Live2D has introduced. It's basically like synthesizing the corners, but infinitely better. You basically only have to provide like one 3D angle of something, and then it'll like mathematically figure out what the other angles would look like based off of like, what you've put in. Okay, so I'm gonna save this version and sing in and move into the grooving. And then I will open that file. Play that funky music right. Play that funky music right, boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die. Bell Sprout, Snelle, rigging. Today's date is the 3rd. There we go. That's a really scary pop-up they're showing me. I think it will be fine, though. I'll save a new version of it just in case something gets weird. File, save as. So we have 2 versions in case something gets funky. Funky in a not good way. They were dancing and singing and moving to the grooving. We're hippie, somebody turn around and shouted. I'm gonna just worry about this one here. What I need to do is I need to change the parameter that they're on to the regular angles, because that's just how it works best. Adjust the numbers to match. Adjust this one. Okay, cool. You see an alert box, you get scared. Yeah, like, ah! It basically was saying, hey, you were using a newer version of Live 2D when you made this. By downgrading into an older version, you might mess up the file. So it's this thing right here. It says apply 3D expression, 3D rotation expression. Well, I register the object here. Let's see how it does. Change the mapping. Okay. It's very finicky to work with. It's definitely a it's definitely a tool that needs to have some stuff figured out. Quite literally from the alpha, so. All right, why is it doing that? Oh, it's got the flattening thing. I see. Make Z symmetrical horizontally at each point. Make the parse strength a little bit bigger to sort of match the scale of it. Why is it not reflecting? Why is it different the other way? Well, I guess it doesn't need to necessarily be perfect symmetrically, because I can fix it. Like, I can just set it to reflect properly. Isn't this cool? No, there's issues or whatever, but that is so cool. I know, it's like, it's just a huge, hugely helpful feature that they've added. Like, this is quite literally, like, a game changer. Great stuff. And that's why I was like, I will literally downgrade my file version to use this tool because it is that helpful. I'm just gonna like smooth it out a little bit. Actually, you know what? Instead of smoothing it out, let's so it's set that way. Modeling, 3D rotation. Take this. I like that. Can I like adjust this out more, please? There we go. It's really shrinking it in. It's like skinny legend. I'm like, no, please. I can totally see why it seems so handy. Yeah. Incredibly handy. Saving just so much time. Because, like, even if you have to make adjustments, you're cutting out, like, literal days of work. Why is that happening? Oh, the camera position is over here for whatever reason. That's why. Okay, let's change that. Okay. Hmm. Making it too much of a skinny legend. I need update. No, stop being so skinny! I don't know why it tries to make everything skinny. I don't know why it does this. Oh, not the physics settings. There must be it on the new version, I would hope. Yeah, I'm sure that once the beta is out of beta, we'll probably see that feature again. In the meantime, though, I can use this alpha version, I think, until, like, the 22nd or something. I'm going to delete this one from here. Can I delete that? Delete settings. Gonna make it do it again. The settings are what I want it to be. Register object. Update keyform. Why does it do that? I think I can set this to 0. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. Can I just take this, update it to make it whatever? That's the best I get. That's the best I get. It's pretty damn good. Okay. Oh, I need this to be smooth too, so I can bring up the corners here. Bring up these corners here. Bring this down. Wasting your emotion. Just put like a little bit of perspective on it. I hated that. I hated the perspective. It said no. Said I'm gonna do this the way I'm gonna do it, and I went, okay. Okay, so I did all that. Copy this. Change. I'm gonna change this on this. And just sort of swap the two. This goes in here. This one, we have to reverse this. -30. So we're doing that again. And we have to reverse it on the Y as well. Which is more of an issue on one angle than it is on the other. Wasting your emotion. Awesome. Actually, maybe if I do that, will that update? Okay. But now I just have to fix this. So go over here now. Bring this over here a little bit. I need to like join it up, but have it not go too far. I guess I can glue them. That probably would solve a lot of my problems pretty easily. All right. Reflect that motion. If I just like bring it over here and then just use the glue tool. Okay, so I take this and this. Let me rename this one so I know which one is which. Back. Ground back. Just doing my stretching. Ah. Do you want a funk? Do you want a funk? Remember you talking to me about that earlier? Yeah. It's very useful in a situation like this where both pieces are like quite literally the same object. So I can just like take this edge here and merge it.
Piggy dipping at the piggy pond.
Okay. I did do my stretching, but actually I should stretch my hand a little bit. I've been playing too much Balatro and on my Switch, and the Switch is not a very ergonomic controller. It's kind of like a Nintendo DS, but much heavier. So it is not good on my wrists. So thank you for reminding me to stretch. So I want this. We'll bind that. We want this as well. And then this. You know what? I guess that bottom portion I could do too, but I'll not worry about it right now. That one's a lot easier to just fix. So which one of these is which is now the question that I have to ask. Is the top one red or is the bottom one red? I'm gonna assume the top one is red. So you do the prayer stretches for your wrist? That's a good one. I'm doing that one now. Oh. Oh, heavenly light 2D gods, give me the strength to use this glue. Alright, so it was the other one. It was the green one. It needed to be the green one. I guessed incorrectly. And now I pay. Okay. The green one. Yes. It's green. This is so weird working backwards with this. Bring the yellow. They're friends. They're friends. They're holding hands. This green. That's yellow. Very good. No. Wait, I think it's working and I'm just not looking at it in a normal view. Eek. Well, the issue with it being at the sides like this has more to do with the fact that they're like nowhere near where they're supposed to be. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Okay, maybe glue is not the solution here, actually. The live 2D gods have forsaken me. I must do everything in a painstaking way instead. Why can't... Oh, there it is. Can bring this up a little bit, and I think I should just take... I'm just gonna, like, smush it up like that, and then do the perspective tool, bring it in so you don't see what's going on in there. That's good. So I have to move the sides in here. If I just, like, make it only this little sliver, I think it should be fine. Okay. I'm gonna like have It's already looking pretty good now. Yeah. And now it's just like the corners are kind of crazy. So this is where it gets a little interesting. Come and go, you come and go. Come a chameleon. And go, you come and go. Your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green. So if I could bring this side up a bit more. Come a chameleon. Hmm. This angle is gonna be a bit weird. Oh, that's fine, actually. I'm okay with that. I think I could smooth it out a little bit. It's not the worst thing ever, though. It's definitely something that I could come back to and fix up if I wanted. Your colors were like my dreams, red, gold, and green. Hmm. Hmm. I'm thinking about it. You like my karaoke? Thank you. Streaming has made me feel a little bit braver about singing. I would like to make a cover of something someday. I've gone from being like, oh, singing in front of people is scary, to just being like, oh, I can't help but sing along, it's fun. To like, oh, maybe I'll be somebody who makes a cover of something sometime, that'd be fun. Okay, now I'm just gonna sort of adjust the placement of this. Ooh, what a very special time for me. Do you have any idea what you would sing? I have a couple of songs on a little playlist for myself that I think would make for funny covers, either because of like outfits that I have planned or like lore things for BZ 3.0 or just because they're funny. Like, I think it would be funny to do a cover of Chihuahua, but the thing that's funny about Chihuahua is there's like there's no, it's not really proper singing. It's just chihuahua. And then just like some of my favorite songs that I like to sing. Where is my little cover playlist of just songs that I like? Oh, I love this song. BC 3.0, you can't glaze over that. Is there a new model or something coming? Maybe. Maybe. I've only been working on her for like a couple of years. It's hard to find time to like update my own stream when I am just like constantly working on other people's rigs. So it's just something that I've been chipping away at over time. But it'll happen. I'm hoping it'll happen this year. It's awesome. I would love to be here for literally any song you sing. Ow! Thank you. Just go up here like this. But yeah, a lot of the songs on this playlist are like songs that make me laugh that aren't even necessarily like any kind of showcase of singing talent, which is probably good. No stakes covers. That's probably what I would sing first, would be something that's no stakes. Why is there a person on my head? That's Picard. Well, that's Picard. He's here for the party. It's just because like I collect PNGs that make me laugh. That's all. Who? Don't tell me that you don't know who Picard is. He's our best friend. Pat, can you remind me what Picard's real name is? The actor's name? I'm blanking. Because my brain is just saying, ah, yes, that's Captain Picard, Sir Patrick Stewart. Sir Patrick Stewart. That's right. And who's Gandalf? Ian McKellen. There we go. It's like, I can't remember. Captain Jean-Luc Picard of Star Trek The Next Generation? Obviously. He's an old man. Oh, something must have happened. The Twitch chat is lagging today. Like, Twitch chat is very far behind. I just saw Ian McKellen. You just noticed the shark has melons? Isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? That's my wife. Her name is Shark Mantha. We met when I was playing Dave the Diver. This playlist also doubles as a place for me to find music to lip sync to when I have a reason to do a lip sync video for my rigging. Something that when you said Twitch is being slow. Oh, okay. Maybe there was like a hiccup of some kind Maybe Pat needs to refresh? Twitch being weird? Twitch is always being weird. This is where the weirdos live. It's you I see on everything I know that makes me believe I'm not alone. Wait, where's I don't have anything set for the crown, do I? Okay, I think with all of that done and looking good, I should save. Away from me. Away from me. You wish you could clip with the music? I know. It's so sad that I have to keep the music separate on the VOD. The melons look like big boobies? Big shark boobies? No. I shan't say. Big hunga malonga doos? Okay, give me 1 second to... Actually, maybe right now is a good time for a BRB, because I do have to use the little devil's room. And I will open this up in the regular Live 2D beta so I can get the physics information from little guy. So, gonna accomplish a lot of things during the BRB. Oh, okay, well, I guess I'm not gonna BRB. Oh, hello! Hello, Lady Lilix and Raiders. Hi! Hi! If you don't know me, I am Beezy. I'm a Jersey Devil VTuber who does live 2D rigging and has silly adventures on the side. Welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. If you have to head out and do some post-stream care, you are more than welcome to do so. We will take good care of your Raiders. You're also welcome to hang out as long as you want. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're working on this funny little guy, Snelle. If you would like to see for your Snelves. We did some rigging on this beautiful snail shell today, and we're working on some crown angles. But I have to open up the program in a different version. So it will be a moment to do that. A snail with udders? Yes. With VTubing, anything is possible. I think this would be a funny song to cover for like a summer outfit. Like, what if I like debuted like a swimsuit model and then I covered Smash Mouth? Cause that's just how I am. The music, yeah, we just before you got here, we were talking about how I would like to at some point in the future make a cover of some kind, and this is my playlist that I keep of songs that I think would make for fun covers. What was I doing? Oh, yes. So we need to go over here. Going to take away the visibility for a moment so I can open up a different version of Live 2D. Smash Mouth has a lot of songs about the world being kind of hot, huh? I'm running out. You might as well be looking on the sun. Enjoy your food, Lady Lilix. Lady Lilix. Thank you for the raid. And I hope you enjoy your food. Okay. Game is back. There we go. And I need to open up little guy. Do you remember this guy? You remember this guy? Oh, so cute. So cute. Oh. It's so funny. I did the art for both of these. For this one, I was trying to emulate somebody else's design and model art, and then this one is just like all me. This is just what I do unprovoked. Cause I was like, this guy's so silly. I can't imagine rendering it with like tiny line art and making it look like dainty and pretty. I was like, no, this is a chunky line art Powerpuff Girls looking side character. It needs to be goofy and the line art needs to be thick. Okay, so physics settings. Love your art. Snelle looks so cute, little gremlin. Yeah! Alright, so let's go to the crown. So the crown, here we have Crown Z. We will do... Oh, I already have these on this version of it. I guess I just didn't have them set up on the alpha. Okay, well... Crown Z. So that's, you see a little bit of that wobble there. Is that really set up in the best spot, though? In the back of my Dragula, burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. I need to make Snelle dance to this, you're so right. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. If I do angle Z, what I want for this, increase the output. Baby, I'm doing it, baby. Burn like an animal. Probably bring it down a little bit from there. It doesn't need to be that crazy. Let's say 2.4. Okay, that's pretty good to me. Crown Y, I believe, is next. Dig through the ditches and burn through witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, Y2 goes first and then X and Y. Okay. Through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dragula. 2.4. Back of my... Oh, that's pretty extreme. Dig through the ditches and burn through the witches and slam in the back of my Dracula. Then we need. Okay, so that's the crown Y. We need crown Y2. E2. Brute. So this needs to be head Y, and then we need body Y. Oh, then this should be position. So it should be 60 and 40. This one is for... It's basically like this is the Y movement of it like coming off of the head. So it's slightly different. There we go. I can't sit idly, no, I can't move at all. Curse the name, the one behind it all. Discard, I'm howling at the moon, sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Where is it? So it's crown Y 1.182. That seems right. Oh, I can't move at all. Curse the name, the one behind it all. Scarred, I'm howling at the moon. I'm gonna add body movement as something that adjusts the position of this. Okay, one thing that I do need to do before I forget. We'll do crown head XY. So this needs to just move ever so slightly when the head is moving like up and down and then left to right. So they'll like work in combination with each other. So it'll turn up slightly when the head turns this way, but it moves at a slightly different rate. Sleeping in the middle of a summer afternoon. Let's try that. Try 0.9 and 0.9. Oh, wrong one. Let's try 26 and 26. Copying it there. Just bring it in a little bit. Yeah. And then this, bring it out a little bit. This is weird to like visualize mentally without it like working on the same parameter, but make a decision, start a new religion. Yeah, we're gonna build a temple to our love. Orgiastic dances, Nymphs and chances, yeah, we'll be the envy of the gods above. I'm feeling devious, you're looking glamorous. Let's get mischievous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. Welcome to the cult of Dionysus. Did I reflect it this way too? I don't even remember. It makes more sense when you see it like this. You're like, oh, okay. Start a secret society for the wild and free. Our ideology, 'cause you can do what you want. Too much is never enough. We are the light, we are the life, we are the envy of the gods above. You're looking glamorous. Let's get mischievous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. Welcome to the cult of Dionysus. Run, run, run away. Just take my hand and we'll abandon this world. We'll wash those tears away. You're young and beautiful and the lover you always. Got no time for pain when it's just you and me and ecstasy. If I decrease the output. Okay, so now there's a little bit of weird sliding happening here. I think it has to do with the Y2 movement I have got going on here. Oh yeah, it was just set up backwards. That's so funny. Let's get mischievous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. I'm feeling devious. You're looking glamorous and polyamorous. Wine and women and wonderful vices. Welcome to the cult of Ocean Man. Can't you understand? Ocean Man. Ocean Man. Hmm. I like that. Okay, I like that. I like that movement. That's nice. Ocean Man. This is too fun to play with. This energy's helping you push through weight painting? Oh, you're so brave. You're so brave. Weight painting is its own special layer of hell. That's why people who do live 2D instead of doing 3D, they get so scared of using glue. Is that glue is just weight painting. Nobody says it, but it's true. Glue is just weight painting. All right, I think I should pee now. I think I've been holding my pee in long enough. I'm gonna BRB. Actually, I think we did some pretty good work already today in just sort of 2.5 hours, and we've got a lot of Dracula to read, so we can spend the rest of the stream doing our funny puzzles and reading Dracula. So, but first, I have to piss. So let's take a little break and run an ad, okay? See y'all in just a second, okay? You might hear some spooky music when I'm coming back, okay? I'll get the spooky music queued up so we can get right into Dracula. Okay, be right back. Ah! Ooh, spooky. Ooh. Thank you all for your patience for the extended BRB break. I am here now. Thank you for the welcome back. Weba. 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 Oh, I should move Zbat. Zbat, get over here. You are blocking the text. Where will I put him? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you can go right there. I guess I can make myself a little smaller. Hmm. His big ears take up so much space. So much. There we go. I think that's fine. You can see most of the text. Cool. That'll do. That'll do. Ooh, so if you're unfamiliar with this is Dracula Daily, which is a little email service you can get where you get the story of Dracula told to you on the days mentioned in the famous Dracula. So we're pretty far into it now. Jonathan is not having a good time. He's not having a good time at all. There's a guy named Renfield. He eats bugs and spiders. And yeah, I think I would say we're probably halfway, a little bit more than halfway through, but I also don't know how long Dracula is. But it feels like we're like halfway. And it's been a couple months, so I'm gonna take a sip of my water before we get into it. And try to remember what my Dracula impression sounds like. Okay. Some of this text is getting a bit weird at the bottom here. What? We'll keep it to here. I think that's good. All right. Dracula. Jonathan Harker's journal, 25th of June morning. No man knows till he has suffered from the night how sweet and how dear to his heart and eye the morning can be. When the sun grew so high this morning that it struck the top of the great gateway opposite my window, the high spot which it touched seemed to me as if the dove from the ark had lighted there. My fear fell from me as if it had been a vaporous garment which had dissolved in the warmth. I must take action of some sort whilst the courage of the day is upon me. Last night one of my post-dated letters went to post, the first of that fatal series which is to blot out the very traces of my existence from the earth. Let me not think of it. Action! What, are we making a movie here, Jonathan? It has always been at night time that I have been molested or threatened, or in some way in danger or in fear. I have not yet seen the Count in the daylight. Can it be that he sleeps when the others wake? That he may be awake whilst they sleep? If I could only get into his room! But there is no possible way! The door is always locked, no way for me. Yes, there is a way, if one dares to take it. Where his body has gone, why may not another body go? I have seen him myself crawl from his window. Why should I not imitate him and go in by his window? The chances are desperate, but my need is more desperate still. I shall risk it. At the worst, it can only be death, and a man's death is not a calf's, and the dreaded hereafter may still be open to me. God help me in my task. Goodbye, Mina. If I fail, goodbye, my faithful friend and second father. Goodbye, all, and last of all, Mina. Mina! We've not heard from Mina in a long time. I miss Mina and her friend who is being courted by cowboys. My poor Minky wishes to leave the room. Give me one moment before I read the next section of this. My Minky. Wish to say hi? You want to say hi, Minky? Oh, there we go. Just a little meow for the chat. All right. Same day later, I have made the effort and, God helping me, have come back safely to this room. I must put down every detail in order. I went whilst my courage was fresh straight to the window on the south side, and at once got outside on the narrow ledge of stone which runs around the building on this side. The stones are big and roughly cut, and the mortar has by process of time been washed away between them. I took off my boots and ventured out on the desperate way. I looked down once, so as to make sure that a sudden glimpse of the awful depth would not overcome me, but after that kept my eyes from it. I knew pretty well the direction and distance of the Count's window, and made for it as well as I could, having regard to the opportunities available. I did not feel dizzy. I suppose I was too excited, and the time seemed ridiculously short till I found myself standing on the window sill and trying to raise up the sash. I was filled with agitation, however, when I bent down and slid feet foremost in through the window. Then I looked around for the Count, but with surprise and gladness made a discovery. The room was empty. It was barely furnished with odd things which seemed to have never been used. The furniture was something the same style as that in the south rooms, and was covered with dust. I looked for the key, but it was not in the lock, and I could not find it anywhere. The only thing I found was a great heap of gold in one corner, gold of all kinds, Roman and British and Austrian and Hungarian and Greek and Turkish money, covered with a film of dust, as though it had lain long in the ground. None of it that I had noticed was less than 300 years old. There were also chains and ornaments, some jeweled, but all of them old and stained. At one corner of the room was a heavy door. I tried it, for since I could not find the key of the room or the key of the outer door, which was the main object of my search, I must make further examination, or all my efforts would be in vain. It was open, and led through a stone passage to a circular stairway, which went steeply down. I descended, minding carefully where I went, for the stairs were dark, being only lit by loopholes in the heavy masonry. At the bottom there was a dark tunnel-like passage, through which came a deathly, sickly odor, the odor of old earth newly turned. As I went through the passage, the smell grew closer and heavier. At last I pulled open a heavy door which stood ajar, and found myself in an old ruined chapel, which had evidently been used as a graveyard. The roof was broken, and in two places were steps leading to vaults, but the ground had recently been dug over, and the earth placed in great wooden boxes, manifestly those which had been brought by the Slovaks. There was nobody about, and I made search for any further outlet, but there was none. Then I went over every inch of the ground, so as not to lose a chance. I went down even into the vaults, where the dim light struggled, although to do so was a dread to my very soul. In two of these I went, but saw nothing except fragments of old coffins and piles of dust. In the third, however, I made a discovery. There in one of the great boxes, of which there were 50 in all, on a pile of newly dug earth, lay the Count. He was either dead or asleep, I could not say which, for the eyes were open and stony, but without the glassiness of death, and the cheeks had the warmth of life through all their pallor. The lips were as red as ever, but there was no sign of movement, no pulse, no breath, no beating of the heart. I bent over him and tried to find any sign of life, but in vain. He could not have lain there long, for the earthly smell would have passed away in a few hours. By the side of the box was its cover, pierced with holes here and there. I thought he might have the keys on him, but when I went to search, I saw the dead eyes, and in them, dead though they were, such a look of hate, though unconscious of me or my presence, that I fled from the place, and leaving the Count's room by the window, crawled up the castle wall. Regaining my room, I threw myself panting upon the bed, and tried to think. Ooh, Jonathan's getting into trouble. What's this guy, like a Dracula or something? He's living in a box, a coffin? What's this guy's deal? Jonathan Harker's journal, 29th of June. Today is the date of my last letter, and the Count has taken steps to prove that it was genuine, for again I saw him leave the castle by the same window, and in my clothes. As he went down the wall, lizard fashion. Lizard fashion? Again? With the lizard fashion. This is the second time that the Count has gone out in his lizard fashion. Yes. Yo! The implication here, when he goes out in his lizard fashion, of course, is that he's, like, crawling on all fours down the wall. Like how a lizard would crawl up a wall. But, of course, the image in my head is that he is a lizard furry. He's going Spider-Man style. Exactly. Yes, yes, yes. As he went down the wall, lizard fashion, I wished I had a gun or some lethal weapon, that I might destroy him. But I fear that no weapon wrought alone by man's hand would have any effect on him. I dared not wait to see him return, for I feared to see those weird sisters, the weed-smoking girlfriends. Oh my god. I came back to the library and read there till I fell asleep. I was awakened by the Count, who looked at me as grimly as a man can look as he said, "Tomorrow, my friend, we must part. You return to your beautiful England, I to some work which may have such an end that we may never meet. Your letter home has been dispatched. Tomorrow I shall not be here, but all shall be ready for your journey. In the morning come the Cigani, who have some labors of their own here, and also come some Slovaks. When they have gone, my carriage shall come for you, and shall bear you to the Borgo Pass to meet the diligence from Bukovina to Bistritz. I am in hopes that I shall see more of you at Castle Dracula." I suspected him, and determined to test his sincerity. Sincerity? It seems like a profanation of the word to write it in connection with such a monster, so I asked him point blank, "Well, why may I not go tonight?" "Oh, because, dear sir, my coachman and horses are away on a mission." "But I would walk with pleasure. I want to get away at once." He smiled, such a soft, smooth, diabolical smile, that I knew there was some trick behind his smoothness. He said, "And your baggage?" "I do not care about it. I can send for it some other time." The Count stood up and said with a sweet courtesy which made me rub my eyes, it seemed so real, "Your English have a saying which is close to my heart, for its spirit is that which rules our boyars. Welcome the coming, speed the parting guest. Come with me, my dear young friend. Not an hour shall you wait in my house against your will, though sad I am at your going, and that you so suddenly desire it. Come." With a stately gravity, he, with the lamp, preceded me down the stairs and along the hall. Suddenly he stopped. Hark! Close at hand came the howling of many wolves. It was almost as if the sound sprang up at the rising of his hand, just as the music of a great orchestra seems to leap under the baton of the conductor. After a pause of a moment, he proceeded, in his stately way, to the door, drew back the ponderous bolts, unhooked the heavy chains, and began to draw it open. To my intense astonishment, I saw that it was unlocked. Suspiciously, I looked all round, but could see no key of any kind. As the door began to open, the howling of the wolves without grew louder and angrier. Their red jaws with champing teeth and their blunt-clawed feet as they leaped came in through the opening door. I knew then that to struggle at the moment against the Count was useless. With such allies as these at his command, I could do nothing. But still the door continued to slowly open, and only the Count's body stood in the gap. Suddenly it struck me that this might be the moment and means of my doom. I was to be given to the wolves, and at my own instigation. There was a diabolical wickedness in the idea great enough for the Count, and as a last chance I cried out, "Shut the door! I shall wait till morning!" and covered my face with my hands to hide my tears of bitter disappointment. With one sweep of his powerful arm, the Count threw the door shut, and the great bolts clanged and echoed through the hall as they shot back into their places. In silence, we returned to the library, and after a minute or two I went to my own room. The last I saw of Count Dracula was his kissing his hand to me, with a red light of triumph in his eyes. and with a smile that Judas in hell might be proud of. Ooh! Ooh, that goes hard. That's a great line. When I was in my room and about to lie down, I thought I heard a whispering at my door. I went to it softly and listened. Unless my ears deceived me, I heard the voice of the Count. Back to your own place. Your time is not yet come. Wait, have patience. Tonight is mine. Tomorrow night is yours. There was a low, sweet ripple of laughter, and in a rage I threw open the door, and saw without the 3 terrible women licking their lips. As I appeared, they all joined in a horrible laugh and ran away. I came back to my room and threw myself on my knees. It is then so near the end? Tomorrow, Lord help me, and those to whom I am dear. Oh, Jonathan, don't die! I'm scared. This book's scary. Jonathan Harker's journal, 30th of June morning. These may be the last words I ever write in this diary. I slept till just before the dawn, and when I woke, threw myself on my knees, for I determined that if death came, he should find me ready. At last I felt that subtle change in the air, and knew that the morning had come. Then came the welcome cockcrow. Cockcrow. And I felt that I was safe. With a glad heart, I opened my door and ran down the hall. I had seen that the door was unlocked, and now escape was before me. With hands that trembled with eagerness, I unhooked the chains and drew back the massive bolts. But the door would not move. Despair seized me. I pulled and pulled at the door, and shook it till, massive as it was, it rattled in its casement. I could see the bolt shot. It had been locked after I left the Count. Then a wild desire took me to obtain that key at any risk, and I determined then and there to scale the wall again and gain the Count's room. He might kill me, but death now seemed the happier choice of evils. Without a pause, I rushed up to the east window and scrambled down the wall, as before, into the Count's room. It was empty, but that was as expected. I could not see a key anywhere, but the heap of gold remained. I went through the door in the corner and down the winding stair and along the dark passage to the old chapel. I knew now well enough where to find the monster I sought. The great box was in the same place, close against the wall, but the lid was laid on it, not fastened down, but with the nails ready in their places to be hammered home. I knew I must reach the body for the key, so I raised the lid and laid it back against the wall. And then I saw something which filled my very soul with horror. There lay the Count, but looking as if his youth had been half renewed, for the white hair and mustache were changed to dark iron gray, and the cheeks were fuller, and the white skin seemed ruby red underneath, and the mouth was redder than ever, for on the lips were gouts of fresh blood, which trickled from the corners of the mouth and ran over the chin and neck. Even the deep burning eyes seemed to set amongst swollen flesh, for the lids and pouches underneath were bloated. It seemed as if the whole awful creature were simply gorged with blood. He lay like a filthy leech, exhausted with his repletion. I shuddered as I bent over to touch him, and every sense me revolted at the contact, but I had to search, or I was lost. The coming night might see my own body in a banquet in a similar way to those horrid 3. I felt all over the body, but no sign could I find of the key. Then I stopped and looked at the Count. There was a mocking smile on the bloated face which seemed to drive me mad. This was the being I was helping to transfer to London, where perhaps for centuries to come he might, amongst its teeming millions, satiate his lust for blood, and create a new and ever-widening circle of semi-demons to batten on the helpless. The very thought drove me mad. A terrible desire came upon me to rid the world of such a monster. There was no lethal weapon at hand, but I seized the shovel which the workmen had been using to fill the cases, and lifting it high, struck with the edge downward at the hateful face. But as I did, so the head turned, and the eyes fell full upon me, with all their blaze of basilisk horror. The sight seemed to paralyze me, and the shovel turned in my hand and glanced from the face, merely making a deep gash above the forehead. The shovel fell from my hand across the box, and as I pulled it away, the flange of the blade caught the edge of the lid, which fell over again and hid the horrid thing from my sight. The last glimpse I had was of the bloated face, blood-stained and fixed with a grin of malice which would have held its own in the nethermost hell. I thought and thought what should be my next move, but my brain seemed on fire, and I waited with a despairing feeling growing over me. As I waited, I heard in the distance we use that word a lot. I'm not gonna use it here. A Romani traveler song, sung by merry voices coming closer, and through their song, the rolling of heavy wheels and the cracking of whips, the Sagani and the Slovaks of whom the Count had spoken were coming. With a last look around and at the box which contained the vile body, I ran from the place and gained the Count's room, determined to rush out at the moment the door should be opened. With strained ears I listened and heard downstairs the grinding of the key in the great lock and the falling back of the heavy door. There must have been some other means of entry, or someone had a key for one of the locked doors. Then there came the sound of many feet tramping and dying away in some passage which sent up a clanging echo. I turned to run down again towards the vault, where I might find the new entrance, but at the moment there seemed to come a violent puff of wind, and the door to the winding stair blew with a shock that set the dust from the lintels flying. When I ran to push it open, I found that it was hopelessly fast. I was again a prisoner, and the net of doom was closing round me more closely. As I write, there is the passage below, a sound of many tramping feet, and the crash of weights being set down heavily, doubtless the boxes with their freight of earth. There is a sound of hammering. It is the box being nailed down. Now I can hear the heavy feet tramping again along the hall, with many other idle feet coming behind them. The door is shut, and the chains rattle. There is a grinding of the key in the lock. I can hear the key withdraw. Then another door opens and shuts. I hear the creaking of lock and bolt. Hark! In the courtyard and down the rocky way, the roll of heavy wheels, the crack of whips, and the chorus of the Sagani as they pass into the distance. I am alone in the castle with those awful women. Faugh! Mina is a woman, and there is naught in common. They are the devils of the pit. I shall not remain alone with them. I shall try to scale the castle wall farther than I have yet attempted. I shall take some of the gold with me, lest I want it later. I may find a way from this dreadful place. And then away for home! Away to the quickest and nearest train, away from this cursed spot, from this cursed land where the devil and his children still walk with earthly feet. At least God's mercy is better than that of these monsters, and the precipice is steep and high. At its foot a man may sleep, as a man. Goodbye all. Mina! Mina! Dr. Seward's Diary, 1st of July. This is the doctor. Okay. Oh, it's all about Renfield now. His spiders are now becoming as great a nuisance as his flies, and today I told him that he must get rid of them. He looked very sad at this. Oh, there's an ad. There's an ad break starting. I'll wait until the ads are over. I'll take this moment to take a sip of my water. Jonathan, no! Poor Jonathan. Poor Jonathan. Don't kill yourself, you're so sexy! No, Jonathan! This is scary. Imagine how scary this book would be if you didn't know, sort of vampire stuff. Because this is so early for vampire stuff that this would have absolutely terrified people of the time. And I look at this, I'm like, yeah, he's Dracula. He sleeps in a coffin. Like, that'd be so scary 100 years ago, you know? Or I guess, when was Dracula written? I want to know. (1897). So honestly, about 100 years ago. Okay. Let's see. Ads. 30 seconds left on ads. I think this is is this the last of it, or is there, this is the last of it. So this is the last part we have to read. Cool, cool, cool. Ad break is finishing up. Okay. I think we're good now. I think everybody's back. I'll start from the top. His spiders are now becoming as great a nuisance as his flies, and today I told him that he must get rid of them. He looked very sad at this, so I said that he must clear out some of them at all events. He cheerfully acquiesced in this, and I gave him the same time as before for reduction. He disgusted me much while with him, for when a horrid blowfly, bloated with some carrion food, buzzed into the room, he caught it, held it exultantly for a few moments between his finger and thumb, and before I knew what he was going to do, put it in his mouth and ate it. I scolded him for it, but he argued quietly that it was very good and very wholesome, that it was life, strong life, and gave life to him. This gave me an idea, or the rudiment of one. I must watch how he gets rid of his spiders. He has evidently some deep problem in his mind, for he keeps a little notebook in which he is always jotting down something. Whole pages of it are filled with masses of figures, generally single numbers added up in batches. And then the totals added in batches again, as though he were focusing some amount, as the auditors put it. And that's it for Dracula for now. That's it for Dracula for now. We'll have some more later. Next week, I imagine. I'll open back up the, this screen. Freaky guy. Yeah, he's a bit of a weirdo. That Renfield. Let's turn all the lights back on. We'll put some cheerful music back on. And, oh, I need to fix the background here. There we go. Lights are back on. Like, oh, my model's so bright. Let's do our, like, our Wordle and our connections and things. We'll start with the framed. Okay, we've got a guy in a car. The car is a Texan has a Texan license plate. It's an older car. I do not recognize this man. Obviously, this is Pixar's Cars. Night of the Living Dead. Okay. So there's a drive-in movie theater. I don't think I've seen this movie. Oh, let me move it a little bit over so you can see more of it. Your power went out again. No! I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what? Just because it says Night of the Living Dead on here, I'm gonna guess that. Hello? Wait, no, it couldn't be. No, I don't think this is what it is. There's a vampire movie about a vampire who lives in Las Vegas. And I don't remember what that movie is called. I want to know, because I don't actually think that's what this movie is, but it made me think of it. Movie about vampire in Las Vegas. It's called Fright Night. I'm thinking of the movie Fright Night. It's not on here, is it? No. Well, it's not Friday Night Lights either. I don't know what this is. Fright Night is a crazy movie. Story by Tom Holland. It's a movie from Fright Night is from 2011, an American supernatural horror film. It stars Anton Yelchin. Rest in peace. It has like David Tennant in it too. But it's basically like this, it's such like a time capsule of 2011. The way that the characters like talk and act and dress is so 2011. It's a really good vampire movie. I like it. But that's not what this is. I don't think I know what this is. I recognize this guy and this like outfit, so this might be embarrassing for me. It might be something more obvious than I know what it is. But I don't think I know what it is. I don't know. Cold in July? Nope, I'm not embarrassed. No idea what that is. Not even a little bit embarrassed. Never heard of it. Connections time! Okay. Concrete, solid, real, material? Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I'm actually brighter than am I brighter than I normally am? I am because of a thing. Okay, that's better. It's slightly different, but it is better. I was like, I'm really bright. I don't remember being that bright. Okay. Spitball, brainstorm, workshop, ideate? Okay, develop as ideas. Birthday. No. Pound cake, birthday cake, crumb cake, marble cake. Tantrum, party, wrench, curveball. Things you can throw in metaphors. Okay, whatever. Silly. Strands. Spin your wheels. Okay. Chain. Okay. I wasn't expecting to get that. Easel? Okay. Cake. Feed. Drake. Beak. I can't think of anything else in here. Frame? Oh, bicycles. No? Or is it just bicycle? Okay. Is there like how about handlebar? There's no H in here. Okay. Oh, how about brake? Fender. Saddle? Oh, I spelled saddle wrong. Saddle. Kick. Kicks. Kick pedal. Pedal. Kickstand. Yeah! Okay. Nice. Good strands. Good strands. The Wordle today. It's gotta be anime. It's never anime. How about... Uh... Hmm... Uh, the... Thick. Okay. The... Third. No? Oh my god. The the can't be thing. I was like, thing is a good guess. Um, th thistle. I have no idea what it could be. Uh, so it's not gonna be a Q. Just gonna go through the combinations. So it's if it's that thewi thewo theopa thews uh thistle I have no idea. What could it even be? You have an idea? Chat can play too, yeah. If you have an idea, I'll be here like a million years. Thigh. Oh, I always forget that you can use the previous letters. Oh, that's good. I would have not gotten there. I probably would have just guessed thing and then maybe would have had that then. Mini crossword time. Defrost. Melts. If I'm with barrel racing and bull riding, rodeo. Rocker who only he plays himself as a murder suspect. Oh, Sting. Okay, so this is not melts. Oh no. Best original song. Okay, well we have that. um Gradually introduces to solid food. What do they call that? Oh. Hmm. Words on many self-help books. Do I have this correct or no? You know what? I'm gonna put melts back and just check it. Okay, no, that's totally wrong. Okay. Wow, this is really getting me this time. Hmm. Oh, this is ween. That's what that is. Weens. Wee you. I have no idea what word they're looking for here for defrost. Have the bees for no, it's not bees. Okay. This is killing me. Confess. Admit. Thaws. Okay. Trash. We're getting there. How to. That took me way too long. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Let's hope the Pokedoku is a bit easier. Okay. Okay. Not Gigantamax. No, I don't know the Gigantamax Pokemon. Dark Steel. Is that Bisharp? Okay. Bug Steel. That's not Durant, is it? Is that Durant? Yeah! Okay, okay. I was like, oh, I don't know. I'm zooming in a little bit. Dark grass. That would be... Isn't there a grass starter that is... Isn't there a grass starter that's dark? It's not Decidueye, right? Who are the grass starters? Okay, so it's not Bulbasaur, it's not Chikorita, it's not Trico, it's not Torterra, it's not Chestnut. I've skipped one in there. Decidueye is Grass Ghost. It's not Grass Flying. Yeah, it's Grass Ghost. It's not Rillaboom. Who am I forgetting? There's no Grass Dark starter? Oh, well. Well, Zarude? I'll take it. That's a very silly monkey. Dark from Galar. This is the one that always trips me up because after Gen 4 for me, they all really start to blend together. And then a bug type from Galar as well. I feel like Sword and Shield in general is just like a generation that's I'm like, oh fuck man, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Is like Is that like Meowth evolution? Is that one like Dark Steel? Obstagoon? Obstagoon is a great one, yeah. This is like so difficult because I'm like always like, if you just showed me like the image of the Pokemon from that generation, I would know what their name is and I would know which one it is. It's like specifically being able to like recall them is so difficult. Berserker is just Steel. I thought that might be the case. I knew that it was Steel. I was like, maybe it's Steel Dark. I don't know. Galar Bug. I'm like, what is no Charge-a-Bug. Charge-a-Bug is Alola. I was like, Sawaddle? What generation is Sawaddle? Never get to use this part of your brain. It's so funny how many people have like a knowledge of Pokemon instead of like the ability to write cursive. I don't know. Sawaddle is generation 5. That makes sense. Is Galar 7? Are we on 8 or 9? I forget. I forget if we're on 8. 7 is Alola. We're on 9? Oh my god. What the hell are we doing? We're doing 10 next? That's crazy. That's crazy. This is getting out of hand, honestly. We're on 9. Oh my god. They're making them too fast, if I'm being completely honest. They're making them too fast. I can't keep up. And I know it's because I'm old, but I can't keep up. They don't have to be making these games this fast. Bug Grass should be so easy. I mean, Sawaddle is that, isn't it? That's a Bug Grass Pokemon. That's a bug with a leaf on him. That's grass and bug, right? Yeah, okay. The bug type of Galar, of the Galar region is... Okay, so we had Caterpie, the Caterpie line, and the Beedrill line. We had like Spinnerack, and an Aria, and the spiders. Joltik? Joltik? No, it's not Joltik. Joltik is the... No. When was Joltik? Is 5? Fuck me! Can I just search Gigantamax? I should just be able to search Gigantamax and be able to look through them, and I can't. Because they hate me! Can I search Gmax? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. Centiskorch? Oh! Sizzlipede. Oh, that's the one that we can use. Wait, no, the bug one's going the opposite way. Damn it. I'm doing Sizzlipede, because I like the name of that one a lot. Try it with a capital? No, they don't want it to be that easy for you. You have to, like, know which ones are Gigantamax. What's the name of the evolution? Berserker? No, we don't have a Gigantamax or Berserker. We just have that fucked up, crazy looking, with the crazy looking Meowth that's like super long. Okay, these two are Gigantamax, Urshifu Single Strike and Rapid Strike. Does anybody know which ones? Which ones, what types they are? if they're like mythical Pokemon or if they came in DLC, you've lost me. I don't know any of the DLC ones. I finished the main game and I'm out. I don't do any more anymore. Duraludon, Steelwood Gigantamax, that's a good one. I like that Gigantamax, it's funny looking. Fighting water and fighting dark. Does that count as Galar? Does that count as a Galar Pokemon? Cause I don't know. Sometimes with the mythical Pokemon, they like sneak over onto the next generation, and I don't like that. That's a good question. Probably. I'm gonna be sad if not. It's Toxicroak. Toxicroak, right? Is that one? Is that Galar? Not Toxicroak. Fuck. No, what's it called? No, the other one. Oh, no, the frog-looking one. No, it's like it looks like a little dragon wearing a diaper and then it becomes a rock star. It's not Toxicroak, but it's another poison frog kind of Pokemon, but it's a poison frog if it was electric. Toxtricity, yeah. Is that one? Is that one from Galar? It is? Okay, cool. That thing looks crazy. That thing reminds me of Evangelion. I like it a lot. Okay, now we just have to think of a grass one. How about Ivysaur? Is there an Ivysaur, or not Ivysaur, Venusaur Gigantamax? Yes, there is a Venusaur Gigantamax. Woo! I almost never get this. We did it! We did it! This is like the hardest puzzle I ever do on this stream. Wow. God, no wonder I couldn't remember the bug Pokemon of the Galar region. It's Blipbug, Dottler, and Orbeetle. I don't like those ones. Oh, I do like the Gigantamax Orbeetle is crazy. Snom! Guys! How could I forget about Snom? I love Snom. The Gigantamax designs are crazy. Some of them are just awesome. Wow, there were barely any options for the steel ones here. Least common answers. Nobody used Flapple Gigantamax. You like the Megas better in general? I think the Megas are usually like a little bit more toned down from the Gigantamax ones. The Gigantamax ones are like insane. They're like more mega than mega. I do think the thing of like every generation needing a gimmick is incredibly silly. Like we just needed to do the one and stick with it. I'm like, we don't need to reinvent the wheel every Pokemon generation, but hey, I don't make the games, so I'm surprised that this little noggin of mine was like Steel Dark. There's only one line that's Steel Dark, and it's Bisharp. Oh, Nuzleaf and Shiftry. Oh, it's Meowscarada. This one, the most recent one is Grass Dark. Oh, and also that weird legendary trash snail from the most recent generation. Anyways, let's do We can do the global. The global country guessing game. This one's usually just for me. Let's start with... let's start with... Uruguay. Okay, it's nowhere near here, is what that color means. Let's try Djibouti. Okay. It's not Djibouti. Let's try... The Democratic Republic of Congo, okay? That's further away. Let's try... Azerbaijan. You've never done this? Bookmarking? Yeah, I like it. It reinforces my geography skills. Which is closer? Djibouti is closest, okay. Let's try... How about just, like, Egypt? Okay, Egypt is closest now. How about, like, Tunisia. That's further? Okay. How about... If I'm, like, triangulating these three... How about Kuwait? Adjacent to the answer? Bahrain? No? Okay. Is it just Saudi Arabia? Okay, it's just Saudi Arabia. Have I done Bandle? Is that like with bands? Because I would be so bad at that, but I can try it. Guess the song one instrument at a time? Oh no, that's not gonna happen. I'll try it. It's not gonna happen. But I'll do it anyway. Difficulty very hard from 2001. Okay, let's get the bass. Let's get the bass. Oh, skip. Okay, maybe I know this. I like it if I don't know what it is. It's at least fun. Okay. Rats, rats. We are the rats. Okay, no, I don't know this. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I'll get one more again. I like it. I don't think I know what it is, though. Killing on the dancing stage. Is this like a Panic at the Disco or something? Is that what that means? Is that what that means? I'm not... It feels a little too funky for that. So that's a reworded version of the band or song name. So maybe I'm right in thinking that? Maybe if I just say Panic at the Disco. No. What was that? Murder on the Dance Floor. Oh. Okay. Play it on YouTube. That is what that is. That sure is what that is. I don't actually know it. So is what they do, like, do they have like an archive or anything like that? Or like a practice? Oh, that's the play over 500 songs? No, I don't want to do that. Don't take me to a different fucking website. I don't want to go to a different website. No. No, thank you. I'll check that out some other time. We should do the music again. Meta Zua. What? It's horse? Oh, it's on the practice mode. I don't know why. Never heard it before, but it's a jam. Yeah. I liked it. Okay. Today, I'm going to guess that this animal, you know what? Let's say horse. We'll start with horse. Okay, so it's a mammal, but not a horse. Perhaps we guess like a rodent of some kind? How about a guinea pig? Okay. So it's not like a Eurasian animal, but maybe, I don't know, like a possum? Okay. Possum is further back. Thank you for trying out Bandle. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna try to do it and see if I like it. And I can start adding to it. Cause it's fun. You think it's having a moment because music is starting to sound like that again now? You know what? I think you're right. Squirtle is another daily Pokemon puzzle. That's funny. What could this animal possibly be? Anybody know any weird animals? I don't know, but where does a kangaroo fit into all of this? It don't. Okay. Well, we're trying to think of an animal without balls. A mammal with no balls. Um, how about like a rabbit? God damn it. Rabbit is... How about a hare? No hairs? Damn. Big and rich? Yeah, I think it'd be funny if I did a cowboy outfit and did a cover of this song. Riding into the city, make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. We'll save a horse, ride a cowboy. Y'all, I can't think of any animals right now. I'm gonna take a hint. Afrotheria is a superorder of mammals living members which belong to groups that are currently living in Africa or African origin. Ah! Aardvark. Not an aardvark. How about a manatee? It was a manatee. I love manatees. So there's metazoa, but there's also metaflora, which is more difficult because plants are crazy. Orange. It's always a rosid. It's always a rosid, except when it's not, and then it's a huge pain in the butt to figure out what the hell it is. How about an oak? So it's a fabid? How about a regular rose? No, not rosemary. No! I wanted to do rose. Right into the city. Make a lot of noise, 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. How about coffee? Oh, sorry, not coffee. Coca. How about lettuce? Lettuce is not not a rosid. I forget this constantly. How about a carrot? Also not a rosid. What am I doing? How about a strawberry? I'm out of ideas. How about poison ivy? Oh my god! What the hell could it be? Basil. Oh, that's completely different thing. Ah! How about a weeping willow? What the hell could it be? All right, give me a hint. It's a fucking bean. It's a common bean. It's a what is this? What does this even say? I can't even read it. Something pharoid militoid. It's a bean. It's a bean. It's a rare bean. A fava bean. It's... do we have other legumes in here? How about a chickpea? How about a chickpea? No, it's not a chickpea. Soybean. What bean could it be? Rice and bean. Oh my god. What does this even mean? How about like a pea? Garden pea. Oh my god. A pea, a black-eyed pea. What the hell could it be? Sweet pea. Oh my god. What the hell could this be? I'm going to the Wikipedia. We're going to the Wikipedia. What the hell does this mean? This does not help me. We're fucked. I've gone through all of the beans. Chickpea? It's not a chickpea. What did this say? It's not fagioli. It's not fagioli. What? What do these words mean? I don't know. What even are these? We're fucked. I don't know. Peanut. Peanut. It's not a peanut. I don't know what this could be. How about a cashew? Fuck, I don't know. Wisteria? What do you mean, wisteria? What do you mean wisteria is a bean? What do you mean wisteria is a bean? I hate this game. I hate this game in a way that I'm like, I need to get good at it. I need to win. I need to win at it. We'll end with the game doll. We'll end with the game doll. This looks like a Metroid to me. Metroid. It's not Metroid. It's something else. Baldur Gay. That's Shard. That's Shard. That's Shadowheart. That's Shard. You can't fool me. I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these people are. Dr. Mario. Who are you people? This looks like Diablo? Is this what Diablo looks like? No, no. Who are you? They've like hidden the title from me so I can't cheat. It's a PlayStation RPG. I could tell that by looking at it. Are you kidding me? Oh, you know? I wanna know. I wanna know. I wanna know. What is it? What is it? Don't be shy. Because I've never seen this game in my life, so we can work together. If it was like, ooh, it's on the tip of my tongue, that would be different. Legend of Dragoon? The Gooners. Wow, the Gooners. I'll do the artwork one. Oh, I shouldn't have decided to do the artwork one. I don't know, Metal Gear. Like fucking Call of Duty. What do you mean this isn't Metal Gear? By all accounts, this looks like Metal Gear. Half-Life? Definitely not Half-Life. Half-Life. It is not Half-Life. Are we sure this is not Metal Gear? It says that it's not Metal Gear. I'll guess it again. Metal Gear? Solid. No. This is Metal Gear. What do you mean it's not Metal Gear? Oh, it's... Guys, it's Dr. Mario. Oh, this is great. They just gave me this upper frame of the artwork. That's so useful. What is it? All right, I'm giving up on it. This is Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. Splinter Cell. More like Metal Gear ripoff. Let's see who's online that we can go and raid. Oh! Bug is streaming. Bug is doing a little stream. Let's go raid Bug. Okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me here today. I always appreciate the company, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. If you have the day off tomorrow, I hope you get to enjoy it. Maybe, have some good burgers, and, you know, some pie. Our raid message, as always, going into Bug's stream, will be our little apple parade. Yay! Okay. Thank you for stream. Sorry you're so chatty. You're super stoked to be here. I don't know in what world that you would ever need to apologize for being chatty in chat. That's what it's there for. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the support, the subs, and the company, and the raids. Stay sexy out there. Take care of your loved ones. Kiss the homies goodnight. Stay hydrated and eat some good food, okay? Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.